Hi everyone, today we are starting section 4.8, L'Hopital's rule. In this section, we are going to learn a really powerful tool for evaluating limits using derivatives. These ideas are useful for a few important things. Evaluating difficult limits, handling indeterminate forms, understanding how fast functions grow, and comparing functions as x approaches infinity. So this is a very important concept that will come up again and again. Let's start with the basic idea. L'Hopital's rule helps us evaluate limits of the form f of x over g of x, especially when plugging in directly does not give us a clear answer. Sometimes, when we substitute a value into a limit, we get something called an indeterminate form. An indeterminate form means the expression does not give us a definite value right away, so we need more work to figure it out. Two common examples of indeterminate forms are 0 over 0 and infinity over infinity. When we see these, that is a signal that L'Hopital's rule might help. Now, let's look at the main rule. Suppose we have two functions f and g, and they are both differentiable near some value a. If the limit of f of x as x approaches a is 0, and the limit of g of x as x approaches a is also 0, then we have the indeterminate form 0 over 0. In this case, L'Hopital's rule tells us something very helpful. Instead of evaluating the limit of f over g, we can evaluate the limit of f prime over g prime. So basically, we take the derivative of the numerator and the derivative of the denominator and then take the limit again. This works as long as the new limit exists or goes to infinity or negative infinity. And this rule also works for one-sided limits, and even when x goes to infinity or negative infinity. Now, here's something really important to remember. When we apply L'Hopital's rule, we take the derivative of the top and the derivative of the bottom separately. We do not use the quotient rule. This is a very common mistake, so be careful. Just differentiate the numerator, differentiate the denominator, and then rewrite the fraction. So when are we allowed to use the L'Hopital's rule? We can use it when the limit is in the form 0 over 0, or later, infinity over infinity. So that's the main idea behind L'Hopital's rule. In the next part, we'll start applying this rule to actual examples so you can see how it works step by step.